First, you want to go down to your bottom left, click the windows, and then we're going to click System, Advanced Display, and then just check that you're running the full. See how this is saying 60 Hertz? Why is my... Oh, that's displaying. Alright, so this is my main display. For some reason it was saying my other monitor was my main, but you want to make sure you're running at the highest hertz rate. That's first, so that means you can get the max FPS out of your monitor. And if it's at 60, you're just it's gonna be a little bit laggy. So let me go back to display. Next, we're gonna want to go to graphics settings, click browse, and then you're gonna want to find your BeamNG or Steam folder first. So Steam, then you're going to go down to Steam apps, common, BeamNG.Drive, and then right one. So you're going to want to make sure if you have a 32-bit operating system, you're going to want to go to the 32, not the 64, and if you have 64, do it the way I did it. So now that we did that, that's the first thing. And then the next thing we're going to go click down here at the very bottom, about system information, go click advanced system settings, and these are some simple things where you can just tweak your computer for better performance overall. So if your computer's really laggy, I would try clicking adjust for best performance, but I just keep it at best appearance because it doesn't really bother me. And then this is a really interesting one, virtual memory. So if you have an SSD card like me, then you might not be getting the most out of your RAM. So the virtual memory is pretty much like how much page filing for each application. So if you have like more RAM, then obviously you can have more applications open and whatnot. So let's just make sure that my computer is running the maximum RAM it can possibly run. So to find out what you need and to find out which one, I would choose your newest hard drive, or if you just have an SSD like me, do all the rest system managed and then do your SSD as your custom size. So to find the initial, you can just look over here. I have 16 gigabytes, so 16 times 100, and then 16 times 1,000, my bad. You get 16,000, so that's my initial size, and then my maximum size is 16,000 times 1.5, and then you'll get 24,576, or if you have an 8 gig, then just times by 1.5, and then enter in that maximum number, and then click set, and then press apply, and then you're gonna have to restart your computer. But let's go to, I think that's about it. And another quick fix is, if you're having a hard time opening your game for some reason, you can go into your settings and create a shortcut. You can like run it even when Steam's not running, so it's kind of interesting. So that's just another tip if you want to, open up your game really quick without having to go through Steam or whatever. And because I used to have the problem where I couldn't even open BeamNG for some reason. It was really weird. So I think that's it for the Windows tweaks. Other than, I'm gonna go to my Nvidia control panel and check out what I have running. So if you don't have Nvidia, you can skip ahead. I'll put some timestamps in the description for you guys. So there's the 86 is 32-bit. I'm gonna do this one because that is the one that's running. So I'm gonna do highest available on my preferred refresh rate. I'll just go through the list real quick. Low latency mode, I don't think we need that on, and you can see the description down here. So max frame, we don't need that. I'm gonna use my GTX 980 because that's my graphics card and it definitely runs better. power mode, I'm gonna do prefer maximum performance. And this is pretty much doing the same thing that we did in the settings, but just kind of tweaking with the graphics card. So if you have a really low grade computer, I would try clicking high performance, but you'll really see the texture quality difference. Like, it won't look as good at all. So the rest, I don't think we really need to change anything. Okay, so allow is for better performance on texture filtering. Okay. So that's already on the best performance. I can just click allow. Alright, oops. Optimize compute. I'm not going to touch that. So I think that's it. I'm just going to press apply, and then I'm going to go into BeamNG, and then I'll show you guys my settings. Okay. Alright, now go to options. So these are my settings. I don't really like shader quality. I mean, like, it definitely makes the game look different. So the lighting quality, this really changes the game for some reason. And if you didn't know, you can press Alt Enter if you want to like go back to full screen. Just a quick tip. So shader quality, this is pretty much my settings. I don't really have, it's pretty decent, honestly. It's just everything's pretty decent and it runs pretty smooth. I'll hop into a game, but I want to talk about if you're having issues downloading mods. My best advice is to actually just download the games from the BeamNG forum, because if you're lagging that bad, it's just not even. I know how you feel, because my game used to do that too. So just download them, and then once you download them, but just drag them in here as the full thing. So like, just gonna move it over there like that, and that's it. And if we go over here to BeamNG, you can see that we just added the bullet. So Coastal Mountain. And for me, it does take a while for this game to load, unless you have it on your SSD. Look at my FPS, boys. 230, 250. Are you serious? While I'm recording? Yo. Holy moly. I don't think I've ever gotten that. And I'm not running all low either. That's the crazy part. Yo. I really hope you get at least 100 FPS plus, or just some sort of crazy gain. Oh my goodness. I did not know it was running that high. Leave me a comment. What's your FPS running at? If you want to do a before and after, maybe it made it worse. I don't know. And then if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below so I can possibly help you guys. Alright, so yeah, let me tell you about another tweak. So let's pause the game. If you're modding your car, look how fast the menu is. Alright, you see how fast this menu is? And then you can change your things, and then when you unpause it, it's gonna obviously take a little bit for all the changes to apply. But that's how you do it, boys. As simple as that. And then let me show you how it's a little bit laggier. I don't know what dude, this game is running so much better from the last time I played it to now. Holy mackerel. Please let me know. Hopefully that helped. I really hope this worked for everybody. So I'm running around 200 FPS. I disabled the shadows, and let's see how it runs while I'm drifting. So I'm pretty rusty, and oof. Oh, we lost a tire. It feels different from last time I played, because they're always doing stuff to the game. And for using a controller on PC, it's pretty difficult. I want to see if there's a way it can maybe lower the sensitivity. I know I've tried the dead zones and everything, but it seems like it's coming down to the steering on the actual like the mods. Like the quick drifts is it's like so fast. It's stupid. And I can't even imagine for PC. It's probably just instant. Come on, bring it back, baby. Oh, I couldn't comment. Couldn't do it. Alright, I'm just gonna restart here because there's... Not gonna lie, I was sending it pretty hard. Saucer right now, holy moly. Look at this, I'm a frisbee, yo. Okay. I feel like I'm a skateboard. It looks like it's doing tricks.